Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the project we're making today, and this is the same project that I made during Facebook Friday number 24, except I forgot to add the coffee cup lid. So we're going to make this project really quick. The supplies you're going to need: soft suede. This is just a 2.5-inch strip to cut out our coffee cup. Coffee Break Designer Series paper, a 2-inch strip, again to just cut these out. You need 2 pieces that measure the exact same thing to make the box. That's this little box here. It measures 3 1/8 by 3. Some scraps for the coffee cup lid, and some Whisper White for our image for our greeting. Okay, I'm going to get the Stampin' Trimmer out, and we're going to start with the little box that holds the candy. Let me slide this out of the way. Okay, so here we have it. I'm going to take the side that measures 3 1/8, and I want to score. Now normally I say score either in 16ths or 8ths. This time I'm actually going to tell you to score in between the 15/16 and the 1 inch, and it's just a hair. Okay, so I'm going to show you right there is 15/16. I'm just going to slide it over a hair, and then I'm going to score, and I'm going to do that on both sides. So 15/16, and then slide it a hair, and then I'm going to score it at the bottom at 1 inch. Now I'm going to repeat that same process on the second piece. So I want to make sure that this measures 3 1/8, because by looking at them you can hardly tell the difference. Okay, so again I've got it on the 15/16. I'm just going to slide it over a hair, do the exact same thing on the other side, and then score at 1 inch for the bottom. Okay, I forgot to mention, head over to my website, leave a comment to enter to win. I have everything cut and ready for one person to assemble and make this box. I know my assistant Leslie has been emailing you guys when you've won the kit. So every now and then, if a couple of you could let us know that you got it, that would be wonderful. I know some people are not real sure that I'm sending these things, but I promise you I am. Yeah. So if you could leave a comment about that too, if you've received one of the kits. Now I'm just going to put some adhesive on these tabs. And let me think about this before I've got one more thing I want you to do. And you don't have to do it, but it will make your life easier. Is if you place the top of this box back on the trimmer and trim just a sliver. And a sliver is that much, okay? What that's going to do is allow us to stack the box. Okay, I'm going to use my fast fuse, I believe. I'm reaching for it. Okay, bring this in, and then bring that in. So there's one side. Now there is another method that you can use to make a box for this, but this is the first one that I've made. So I think I have another version to show you later. Okay, now these are going to stack. Let's see, which one did I trim? I think I trimmed the other one. Now you see why I trimmed just a sliver off the top, okay? So that way it wouldn't show through. Okay, so what I want to do is put my adhesive on this part right here. I'm going to use Tear and Tape. Okay, see, that's going to go in just like that. I'm trying to remember what candy I put in here the other day. I don't have that bowl on my desk anymore. A mini Ghirardelli chocolate was one of them. Oh, and I used my liquid glue to make this box on the live stream because it allowed me to slide it. Okay, so there's our box. And it's going to go... Oh, and you know what? I forgot to put adhesive on the bottom right down here, but it's okay. Okay, so now we're going to take our framelits, and we're going to be using this one, and this one. And you know what? Let's go ahead and stamp our image. That way we only have to get the Big Shot out one time. So I'm using soft suede ink. And now we'll get the Big Shot. Okay, Big Shot, magnetic platform, and a cutting pad. We're going to start with the soft suede strip, and we're going to cut out 2 of these. Oh, and it just dawned on me that I could cut multiple pieces at a time, so that's what I'll do this time. So we're going to slide that up. We're going to cut this piece and this piece. We need one more of this one. Now we're going to cut this image out. And for some reason, this one always acts a little squirrely. Okay, we have 2 more to cut out. So what we're going to do now is take the Designer Series paper, and we're going to cut this out. Okay, so we're going to take our liquid glue, and we're going to attach the Designer Series paper ones right on top of the soft suede. The Designer Series paper is a little too thin to just be using it without the soft suede cardstock. Now this one. Okay, so now we want to add our box. So I'm going to take the tear-in tape, and add it to both sides. I'm being a little cheap on that. I probably should extend it all the way. Okay, now we just want to make sure that when we attach it, I'm bringing it up about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom, and I'm just trying to center it as best I can. I think I did a pretty good job. And we're going to do the same thing to this piece. Okay. It's always trickier doing the opposite side. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Yay! And it stands. Okay, now we just need to add this little piece. So again, I'm going to use my liquid glue. This stuff works fantastic. And it allows you to move it until you get it in the exact location that you want it. That's one of the reasons why I like using it. Okay, there we go. Now this one. It's repositionable, I can't even say that, until it dries. And then once it dries, it's not. Isn't that darling? Okay, now we're going to take one of our brand new corrugated elements. These are new to our catalog. I'm going to take my image and use a couple glue dots to attach it to this. And then I'm going to take a dimensional to add it to the front. And then our final step is we're going to tie a little bow with the linen thread. Let me close this up and I'll get my linen thread. Okay, so we're just going to take the linen thread and make a cute little bow. And then we're just going to add it with a glue dot right there on the edge. I'm going to take my bone folder and just kind of give the linen thread a little curl. I like when it's curled at the end a little bit. Okay, so there they are. Cute, aren't they? Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.